Hi guys, before we start the video, I want to tell you about my new weekly live show that will happen most Thursdays at 12:30 p.m. Eastern Time on YouTube, LinkedIn, and either Instagram or Twitch. Stop by to discuss online teaching and other alternative online income sources and the challenges that come along with it. I love to see you there. There are so many channels or so many videos talking about Outschool and how it has been or become a six-figure source of income for them, which is just mind-blowing. And it is a source of income that does not require a degree, or does it? I'm here today to give you guys a story time on my experience applying to Outschool. Just to warn you, I did not get accepted, and we're going to talk about it a little bit. Talk about what I did, show you my intro videos, why I'm talking about it if I did not get accepted. Let's get to it. First, I want to tell you why I am talking about Outschool. Mainly because it is another online teaching platform that does not require a degree, or so it states on their website. And it is a wonderful opportunity. Like we've discussed, I don't think you could ever possibly make six figures with Cambly, but Outschool has made that transition from side hustle to main income, and it has proven successful for many teachers. I just want to share this experience. Even though I did not get accepted, there might be other teachers that could learn from my experience or have experienced the same thing, and just want you guys to know that it is okay if you didn't get accepted, and you're not alone. And just a story time. I don't know if this is more of a story time or a rant, but it is unscripted. I mean, I just want to share my experience with you guys. I first heard about Outschool through my mom. When she first heard of me like doing online teaching, she heard of Outschool and she thought, hey, this is something else that you could try out. And when looking at it, Outschool is basically an online platform that allows you to teach hobbies, I guess you could say, to children. And these are children that speak your language. And I can set my own hours and teach them in either like a small session or a large session, but I can charge per student. If you want to learn more about Outschool, then I'm sure there's some articles that I can put in the description about it. So when my mom told me about that, I was like, oh, that sounds interesting, but I don't think it's really for me. And I tried to apply, but I really didn't have much experience to boast. I was trying to go more so on the ESL end, but I think at that time, like so many ESL teachers were applying and they were starting to, I feel personally, starting to blacklist ESL. They weren't trying to take on ESL teachers. And I played around with my application. Quite honestly, the first time around, like I didn't really understand what all I needed to say. Like compared to Cambly, it's not a, like Cambly, I can just probably write, like I think I only have like a few sentences, like one paragraph on my profile. So I was kind of taking that same approach to Outschool, and rightly so, got rejected. Time passes, I get more experience with Cambly, get more experience with teaching, and really start to understand the skills that I do have. Even though I don't have a degree, there are still skills that I feel like I have enough experience in that I would love to teach to children. And I saw so many more teachers talking about Outschool and how it's giving them this freedom to do so many things and make this amount of money. And I was like, okay, let me try to see if I can get in on this, because it's such a great opportunity, right? I look at some videos and I was like, okay, so what can I market myself as? I decided to market myself as a public speaker. And, you know, I have public speaking experience in my volunteer work and even here on YouTube. I help others. That's what I do with Cambly. I'm helping others get more comfortable with public speaking. So I was branding myself that way, even though I've never taught anyone like how to be a public speaker before. But you know, they say that it's not really required to have teaching experience, or so that's what I was under the impression of. Like, okay, so this is what I'm going to type in. I did not mention ESL at all because I did not want them to put that with me. I think I even tried a different email address in the first time, because I did not want them to associate ESL with me at all in case they were blacklisting teachers. I tried my best from what I saw, made a little intro video. I don't know if you've seen like these random videos on my channel about learning English with music, But that's what I decided to send, like a snippet of that as my intro video, which of course, was not the best. I think I looked at more intro videos after that to be like, oh, I actually need to teach what I'm going to be teaching in class. Okay, I feel comfortable. I understand why you rejected it that time with the little English lesson that I had. So I will send something else more on topic, make my profile more uniform, make my profile more uniform, because that's something else that a lot of the teachers, they recommend, like making your profile uniform. So I was like, okay, so this talks about public speaking. This is my public speaking experience, yada, yada, yada. All the time, I don't have any official or certified experience in public speaking, just life experience. So that's what I'm going on. That's what I'm writing on. I submitted, I'm rejected. Okay. So I tried to tweak it a little bit. I submitted, I rejected. So I asked one teacher, Teacher Lena, I asked her, like, hey, I'm really trying to, sell myself. And is there any way that you could help me, give me some tips and tricks? And she gave me some amazing tricks, amazing tips. I would highly recommend you talk with Teacher Lena about getting with Outschool if you feel like you have the experience to become an Outschool teacher. So I am trying to see what I can do. What can I do? How can I market myself? She gave me some great tips and tricks. I applied them. I was rejected. Okay, maybe I can tweak this a little. Rejected. Then I asked someone else I knew that taught on Outschool. One thing she did mention to me, I was trying to market myself with a semester class. That's something you have to come up with. You have to create a lesson plan on how you would market it to students and parents. And I came up with a semester class, and she recommended that I change it to a one-time class. I tried it, didn't work. I talked with someone else who has helped many teachers become an Outschool teacher. Tried it. It did not work. At one point I had tried it and I was like, if I don't try it, or if I don't get it this time, then it's not me. I'm giving my best to this. Like, I'm giving 110% to this. I am okay with what happens. Whatever happens, happens. Maybe it's just not what I need to try right now. That's not what I need to focus on right now. My parents, my sister, they all agreed. So recently, a couple weeks ago, I saw a teacher on Instagram talking about how she just reached like $10,000. Or no, I think it was like $100,000. Anyway, it was a lot of money. And I was like, wow, like, am I really giving my best? Like, maybe she can help me. She can help me to make sure I'm giving 20,000% to this and trying my best. So she looked at the application. She liked a lot of the things. There were some things that can be tweaked. But I think at the end of the day, Outschool favors those with degrees. Like, even though you could apply without a degree, they favor those with a degree, or I guess some type of certification, some kind of paper behind them. And that's what I've learned in my experience. It was a bit of an emotional roller coaster. My sister was like, why are you putting yourself through this? When I told her the last time I was going to see if I can apply, she was like, why are you putting yourself through this? Like, they don't want you. That's on them. I really appreciate that I have someone like her in my life. Hopefully, if you're experiencing the same thing, this is also that same sentiment this is giving to you. Like, if you really feel like you put your best foot forward, then maybe it's just not the company for you. Maybe just try something else. It was a bit, I don't want to say depressing, but it did not make me feel good with the amount of time they send the rejection email to you. If I submit it at 4:30, they in 30 minutes respond and be like, hey, we don't want you. Or, thank you for applying, but no. To me, that just, I don't know, like, put a little salt on the wound that they reject you so fast. Like, they didn't deliberate much on your application at all. That's what I have to say about Outschool. It is a really great opportunity. I will show you some of my intro videos, which all the teachers that I showed my intro videos to, they were like, oh, they are great, great job, very enthusiastic. So maybe those are some pointers you can take away for your intro video. If it worked out for you, let me know. I would really love it. But if not, I just wanted to put that out there. That's my story. Rejected as an Outschool teacher. And if you have been rejected as an Outschool teacher, just know you're not alone. And don't feel bad if they send you the rejection letter in like 3 seconds. Those are my thoughts on Outschool. If you guys want me to share with you some things that I've learned through the application process, or even share with you some of the interview clips from Teacher Lena when we discuss Outschool, then let me know down below. That's it for today. I will see you guys next time.